Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Look at this cool thing right here. Just got it in. I actually went out and did a little test on it before I came in here. But I want to talk about this Sony Bluetooth speaker that I just got right here. I believe this model number is number 300. There's a 300 and then there's a 500. This is the 300 model. And this thing, I did not realize how big it is on the internet. I mean, this thing is this is heavier than the Extreme 5 that I got. Extreme 5? Yeah, it's humongous. And even it's heavier than the Soundcore for sure. The Soundcore is pretty light. But yeah, this thing is packed in there. I did a little sound test out there and it sounded great. So what I want to do today is I want to show you guys, well, what it sounds like. But first, let's take a look at this real quick, okay? All this right here is like, it feels like cloth. And it's even softer than the JBL Extreme, if you've used those before. The cool part about this is, you see how it's all blended, you know, it looks like just a cylinder. But this thing right here, you lift it up, that's where you carry it. And when you're done with it, it just goes back down. Yeah, the mechanism on here makes it look amazing when you're not using it. It's just sitting there. But at the same time, it's functional. Anyway, in the back, it's fully covered. All your ports back here. It comes with a USB-C charger, so that's what I use to charge this thing. You can use this as a power bank. Yeah, this thing right here, you can plug in a USB and charge your phone with it if you want to. And then on top of that, there is an external auxiliary port right there. And I haven't tried out the whole light button yet, but we're gonna try that in a little bit here. And then pretty much on the front, you don't see much other than what's needed. Power button, a Bluetooth button. If you hold this thing down, you can actually sync to other phones. Then there's a mega bass button. What that basically means is that you can turn off and on if it's too much bassing. If you don't like the bass, you can turn that off if you want, but yeah, most people like the bass on these things, so sound really good with that thing on. You can take phone calls and stuff on this, which I honestly have never used phone calls on these kind of things. You can if you want to, but there's a volume button and the play pause button, that kind of stuff over here. This whole thing is stand up, or stand still I should say, by these feet down here. And that's it. Both sides has this huge subwoofer. Yeah, just carry it like this. This thing is heavy, guys, okay? If you're thinking you get like an Anchor Soundcore, this is not it. This thing is heavy. The Soundcore is very light. So anyway, let's turn this thing on and do a little music test, okay?
Bluetooth connected.
So yeah, because I previously connected it to test it out and it's already connected and everything. Pretty fast startup time right there. Now that it's connected, let's go ahead and play some music here. So what should I play? Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there and just want to remind you that this is not all the way up. My volume is not all the way up. You see that? So I want to turn it full blast on this next song, okay? Wait for the bass. Wait for the bass. rocketing my that table. Okay, so next I'm going to turn off the mega bass and turn it back on so you guys can kind of see like what the difference are. Okay, it's on right now. Turning off. Honestly, I can't tell the difference when it's on and off. I mean, this bass, the two subwoofer right here, it's fantastic, guys. It rocks the table. I love it. I mean, I love to listen to these kind of music where there's a lot of bass to it. But see, so yeah, this thing is definitely made for that type of music. Oh my God, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. And here's the thing. This thing is facing this way, right? It's not facing towards me, and I don't know. It just sounds amazing on this thing. I can't believe it's actually this big, to be honest with you. That's my first surprise right there when I got this one in. I was like, wow, this thing, I was expecting like the flip or something like that. I wasn't expecting this whole thing where, yeah, you carry it like this. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty amazing right there. Let's mess with the light real quick. There's some lighting. So the lighting is pretty interesting. There's two modes. I haven't really explored it yet, but it seemed like there's one that follows the music and then it just, you know, posts. But there's one like this one right here that just stays lit and it just kind of cycles through the different lights. See that? So yeah, anyway, pretty cool right there. Not actually, when I looked at this, I did not realize that it had lights at all. So that was a nice surprise for me right there too. Yeah, I saw this. It was by Sony. It was a good price, so I just picked it up. Did not expect much out of this at all. But this is one of the top Bluetooth speaker that you can probably get out there right now, I would say. So anyway, I hope you guys find that useful. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.